This reasonably shady party was definitely reasonably shady, alright? So let's get into the review. Drop the beat. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Listen, this was a pretty good episode. That party saved it, though. Because at first I was starting to doze the fuck off, but it actually, was a pretty good episode. Very much so better than the last two that we've gotten, okay? Now, before we get into the review, let me just let y'all in on a little thing right here. Now, as you guys already know, whether you like it or not, Housewives of Potomac panel always airs on Monday nights, alright? Every Monday night, y'all already know that. Y'all always tune in. Y'all always support the six of us all the time. But it will be airing tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. It will definitely be airing tomorrow, but it will not be on my channel. Really B TV will be hosting the panel for the first time tomorrow night. Now, I'm just letting you guys know that I'm kind of getting the five of them prepped up, so they can start hosting the panels every other week next cycle. Because I don't know when Basketball Wives is coming out, but the third cycle of this panel will be focused on Basketball Wives. And I know that I told you guys at the very beginning of this panel that I wouldn't be bringing this panel back, and I would be focusing more on the Prelude and Boys Night Out. But after I've seen the response that you guys have given me for this panel, that made me, I said, okay, so they like it, so I'll bring it on back, you know what I mean? Because I thought that y'all would have a hard time getting used to it, because we had a great, phenomenal panel the last time around, you know what I mean? Like, everybody up there was amazing, okay? So that's just, I didn't know how to follow up, with that panel. But y'all like this panel just as much as y'all like the last one. So I was like, okay, well, since they like it, I'm going to bring it back for a third time. So the third time will be basically based on Basketball Wives. It will be a Basketball Wives panel next time around. And I plan to allow everyone to have a chance to host it. You know what I mean? I'm going to let everybody host it. So, yeah, I want everybody to get a piece of it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm going to do the same thing with Boys Night Out when it returns on October 15th. Me and Josiah have been talking about it, and we're going to get it together. And that's going to be rebranded, okay? But this ain't about Boys Night Out. This is about whether you like it or not panel. And like I said, Really B will be hosting it. The link to to tomorrow's show is already on my community wall. The rest of them should be sharing it one by one, but I know it's already on my community wall. So make sure you set your reminders, or do me one better. Go on and support Really B's channel, subscribe to her channel, give her some views, you know what I mean? Like, support my girl, you know what I mean? She'll be hosting it for the first time. I think that y'all favorite Reggie will be back tomorrow too. I think Really B requested that he comes back I think it was Really B and y'all requested for Reggie to come back this tomorrow night. That's what I think. So I think Reggie will be back, but just know that Really B will be hosting it this week. Okay, she'll be hosting it this week on her channel. Now, next week, I think I'll be back hosting it, and then the week after that, Sakina will host it, or Terrence. It's going to be one of the two. Sakina probably going to want to go last because she's nervous about hosting. But yeah, it'll be on Really B's channel tomorrow night at 9:30, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Make sure y'all go and set y'all reminders. It's already on my community wall. So let's get into the review. Okay, so Giselle is still getting work done to her flea market, her livestock. And she's on the phone with Robin. Now, she's going to have a reasonably shady gathering, okay? It's basically to promote their reasonably boring podcast that they have coming out, okay? And she's saying that she's inviting all of the girls, including Wendy and Wendy and Karen. But Karen and Wendy cannot come in her house to use the bathroom. You know what I mean? And Robin disagreed with that. I'm like, girl, if you don't want them to go to your bathroom, girl, at least go and rent out a porta potty for these hoes to take a piss in. I mean, that's the best that you could do. You're talking about these folks and talking about your house and everything else. And then my thing with Giselle is this right here. She always trying to age shame Karen as if she's a spring chicken herself. Girl, both of y'all are in y'all fucking 50s, okay? Karen is just a year older than my mama. And you are about 3-4 years younger than my mama. So girl, bye. You know what I mean? Girl, bye. Stop acting like you so much younger than these women. You're not. So stop it. You right here. You right there with Karen. You and Karen are probably the oldest ones on the damn show. Stop. I'm still okay. So Karen is about to put out her candles. I don't know why she has to constantly keep on comparing the fact that she has a 3-week to a 1-week with Wendy's. I don't know why the fuck she keep on comparing it. It's coming across real shady. Ain't Wendy your girl? Okay, shut the fuck up about how many weeks your candles is, Karen. Like, stop it. Because, girl, that's why I'm telling y'all, I ain't got no favorite this season. No favorite. At all. But a scholar, she growing on me though. She is. Like, I wasn't feeling her at first, but she's definitely growing on me the more that she's on. And I feel like I want to see more of her life versus Robin's, because she ain't got no life. So I would rather see somebody with a life. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But we're going to get into a scholar a little bit later. So we over here with Candace. Dorothy ain't went the fuck home yet. She ain't went home yet, and I know that Candace want this woman to go the fuck home. Make her go home. Girl, let her fly her damn wings and go the fuck home. Let her go home, honey. Let her go home, okay? Because Dorothy is disrespectful, and she doesn't have Candace's best interest at heart at all. And she talking about she don't remember what the fuck she said. Dorothy, you ain't got to remember what you said, honey, because guess what? Cameras and footage don't lie, baby, okay? And Candace is gonna know how trifling you are and how you backstabbed her like it wasn't shit. Talking about her and her husband to women that A, she ain't that cool with, or B, she don't really know, like Mia. Like McDonald Mia, okay? Talking about some you don't fucking remember. Dorothy need to mind her own damn business, okay? They not living in her house no more. They not doing none of that. So stop being in their business. Stop being in their business. Stop running your mouth about their business. Stop. Period. Stop being in their business. You want to know why? Because, like, you look real funny and real shady. That's supposed to be your daughter. Why are you discussing your daughter with other bitches? You know what I mean? Tearing your daughter down, talking about her like a doll, like straight up demeaning your daughter. But you demean your daughter to her face. You know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine how you were as a mother when she was growing up. Like, you are the most critical ass person I have ever seen in my life. Very pretentious, very condescending. I don't like people like you. Period. Okay? I can't stand people like you. You make people like you the type of mother that will make their child like commit suicide or something because you're so fucking critical and nothing that they do will ever be correct for you. You really need to stop it, for real. And then you talk about as long as you and Chris got a prenup, that's all that really matters. Like, just like Chris said, you don't pay no bills with my name on it. I pay my own damn bills. You don't do nothing for me. So you shouldn't even be talking about me and what I'm doing. Like, at the end of the day, that's my wife and I'm looking out for my wife. Dorothy, mind your own business and tend to your own man. Please stop. Because, girl, because let's not forget about how upset you was when Chris and Candace got married, when Candace invited her damn brother to the wedding, and you still mad about your own man fucking around, cheating on you, getting a baby on the side. So you can just shut the fuck up and mind your own fucking business, Dorothy. And get your wig together, because it wasn't cute. Shut the fuck up. Now, I'm not going to stay on Mia and her mama. I'm not going to stay on Mia and her mama, because all I'm going to say is this. I'm very disturbed by this. I get it. You want to talk about your past with your mom. I can get it for 1 or 2 episodes, but it's like you're making your mother your storyline, exploiting her drug usage and everything that she went through in the past. Is this going to be your entire storyline? Like, I understand that this is a part of your life where you're trying to get to know your mother better, have a better relationship, but it just comes across like you're using her to exploit her to be on the show so you can have some leverage for your storyline. I wouldn't even want my mama on these type of shows, to be quite honest, because I don't want nobody talking about my mama, disrespecting my mama. Now, my mama is absolutely hilarious. I have never had my mom on camera before. Like, I did a live a couple of years back and she was in the same room with me, but she wasn't on camera. And I've been a little bit lenient by posting pictures of my mom here and there on my YouTube community wall and shit like that. But I'm very protective over my mom, and I don't want y'all coming at my mama. But to know my mom is to love my mom, and my mom is very fucking hilarious. If y'all think I'm funny, my mother is hella funny. Like, she could be on one of my damn videos. She really could, because she's very hilarious. Like, fucking funny, out of this world. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about Mia and her mama, because that disturbs me. So Karen, Wendy, and the Scholar, I forget what Wendy is doing, but I know it has something to do with education. They getting like school supplies and stuff together and things of that nature. In the midst of that, they start talking about Giselle's gathering and the invitation and stuff like that. And then Wendy proposes a trip to them. Like, she wants to have a couple's trip. And when she said, and when a Scholar said, is who Giselle gonna have to come with her? And Wendy said her luggage. Bitch, I holler. I holler. Because that shit was fucking funny. I holler. I holler, bitch. Now it's time for Giselle's gathering. And I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here and I see that Ashley ain't been on this episode that much. Why is she here? Why is she here? Because all she does is bring her kids around, show her family that we don't want to see. She ain't doing no work for this check. A Scholar doing more than her. Why is she here? Oh, okay. But yeah, Karen and Wendy are not invited in the bathroom, of course. Karen confronts Mia about talking to was it about her talking to Dorothy's mom? No. Yeah, talking to Dorothy, and then, you know, Wendy went back and told Candace what was said. So, you know, Ashley and Robin say Wendy is standoffish. She is standoffish. She don't fuck with you, Robin, and she really don't fuck with Giselle. She only came so she can get her check. Then they start playing the game. And they start talking about grudges. Is grudges reasonable? Is it shady? And listen, I really don't hold grudges like that, but I know that I can hold a grudge. And it's like, one thing about me is that I am probably the nicest person, the nicest giving person that you could ever meet. Nicest and giving person. I'm always here. I'm always nice. I'm always giving people anything. I'll give you the last dollar in my wallet, the last white. I even give you this if you ain't got nothing to wear. Like, I give you anything. But when you cross me, and when I feel like you've done something to offend me, oh bitch, I'm cold as ice. So it's really on you if I hold a grudge. That's just real shit. Talking about your friend, that's shady. Giselle and Mia, they start calling out Wendy, talking about it was whack as fuck for Wendy to go back and tell Candace what Mia was doing at the video shoot. Y'all have done way worse. So how the fuck y'all gonna get mad at Wendy for telling her what y'all was saying? Y'all were talking about her. Y'all want to say that wasn't appropriate at a video shoot. Talking about her was also not appropriate at a video shoot that y'all were there to support her at. I don't understand y'all. Like, it's okay for y'all to do the fuck shit, but when somebody else does it, it's an issue. No. If what Wendy did wasn't appropriate, what the fuck y'all were doing was not appropriate. And y'all was there to support her. But yet y'all talking about her and her husband to her mama. Fuck out of here. Candace arrives and she defends Wendy. She don't think that Wendy was being shady at all when she told her. She felt like she was being a friend and she did what she would have done. I agree. Then she confronts Mia. Mia act like she ain't doing nothing wrong. Now everybody is on, you know, Twitter talking about it wasn't just Mia. It wasn't just Mia. Mia was the main one talking to her mama, asking all these questions. She was. Mia was the main one. Karen said a couple of things, but Mia was the main damn one. So let's not make it seem like we all just pointing the finger at Mia. Mia was the main one asking the questions. Like she really give a fuck. Then, you know, Candace said your mama or something like that. And I don't know if she knows about Mia's mother's struggles or not. I don't know. But she did tell Giselle and Robin about them. So I'm pretty sure they had conversations. But that yo mama shit is just this damn dry ass you ain't got no man. It's just this. I hate those yo mama reads. Like, I used to hate it when Dr. Heavenly would do this shit. Like, are we in high school? Your mama. Yeah, your mama, your mammy. Like, come on now. But I don't really give a fuck what Candace say to me at this point. Then Ashley gets herself in it. Her and her forehead gets into this conversation. And then Candace cusses her the fuck out, as she should have. Then Wendy goes off on Robin and Ashley, and then a scholar goes off on Mia. It's like everybody getting into it with each other. And then it's kind of like Robin getting mad at Wendy, trying to tell her how the fuck she's supposed to feel, but then get mad when Wendy don't give a fuck about what she's talking about. When Wendy tell her that she's not her child. She isn't your child, girl. You can't even control your own damn children. So girl, stop. Go somewhere and sit the fuck down, please. Okay? And then now Giselle want to tell Wendy that she can leave her house. Oh, now it's okay to put people out, but you thought it was wrong for Candace to put Ashley out her house when she threw that knife at her. Okay, Giselle. Talking about I'm not gonna be disrespected in my home, but it was okay for Ashley to disrespect Candace at her house, and then you felt like then you asked Candace to come. You asked Ashley to come back in this woman's house after she kicked her out. I just can't. These hypocritical assholes get on my nerves. Okay. Then you know, Karen blows up Wendy's spot as far as the trip is concerned. Wendy invites everybody, but she shakes the fuck out of Giselle and Robin, as she should. I'm happy about it. But vaccinated Karen is hilarious, okay? You would have thought she was drunk off that vaccine the way she was fucking acting. And then Giselle shows Candace around, and then Candace lets Grace move her car, and she scraped the wheel. Funny as fuck, okay? But that's my review of tonight's episode. I feel like I ran through it, but I mean, like I said, the first half of it wasn't really all that great. It's the party that saved it. And I can't wait to see this trip that's coming up, because I want to know why Candace and Mia is tossing kale and kale and arugula and spinach and romaine lettuce and baby spring mix at each other. That's what I want to know. With that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I put out a video. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter and my IG will be down below. I do follow back on IG, not really Twitter because I don't do Twitter like that. But if you want me to follow you back on IG, just hit me up in the DMs and send me a message saying hashtag Team Scotty, and bam, I'll follow you back, honey. Just ask somebody. I do follow back. With that being said, y'all, I'm out of here until my next video. I'll holler at you later. I'll be back for Salt Lake City, probably tomorrow though. I'll see you later. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.